Let's get it, man. Taylor Gang, man. I'm turned up in this bitch.
How's this different from your last album?
You know what? It's everything that I want to do. That's what it is.
That shit hard.
Nigga like me be smoking while I'm driving, getting higher than the BG scene. We both just staying alive and watching the time go by. Climbing, told you I get enough hash to make a mountain, and you can sit right on your ass, doubting. While I'm somewhere rolling up grass, going up where the clouds is. Some niggas say they get so high that I ain't fucking with them. I say if them niggas get that high, man, I ain't fucking with them. Doing nothing with them, rolling up or puffing with them. Going on the road, doing shows or getting duckets with them. I've been smoking in my picture since MySpace. You niggas extracurricular, bitch, I fly straight. Ayy, some niggas try that shit for nothing, but I just tell them to do what they do. Do what they do. So many niggas went down the wrong road, so homie, you can too. You can too. Just give me weed in my joint and I ain't need it for nothing, homie, I'm straight. Homie, I'm straight. The same way I came into the game. If I'm ever going out, I'm going the same way. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. Roll a joint, roll another one. When it's all said and done, I'll be at the top, bitch, cause I hustle a lot. Them cars, we pulling them off the lot. Don't even test drive it before I cop. Just boarded a yacht, or at the crap table in Vegas. The dealer saying how he admire my watch. I'm placing my wager, don't even care how much paper I blow. Cause how to get this money, yes, they on couple things that I know. I'm blowing that stink by the O. I'm higher than a plane and I don't wanna land. Every time I speak, I see 100 grand. Rolling so much weed, it's like the motherland. I ain't talking English, I'm talking rubber bands. I'm cool with the new me. Some niggas tell me they wish I'd go back to the old me, but don't even know me. Cause I be on some rich nigga shit. Guess they comfortable with the broke me. I blow by the OZ, but you knew that and all you niggas knew this, Jack, and now you motherfuckers owe me. Some people ask why I be low key. Guess I'm too real for me to act like I'm your homie. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. Yeah, nigga.
So, man, bro, after Black and Yellow took over the world, people said Wiz Khalifa went mainstream and left the sound that made him great. But in 2012, he came back with Taylor Allerdice, man. A mixtape that's so real, it crashed that pills, bro. Brought back that Kush and Orange Juice vibe and proved that he never left the Taylor life behind. This is the Lord, the cult classic mixtape from Wiz Khalifa, Taylor Allerdice. So, man, bro, to even get to this era of just Taylor Allerdice in general in 2012, you gotta truly take it all the way back to 09-ish, bro, like 2010, 11-ish, bro. The years they even made Wiz like who he was up to that point in general. Cause before 2010, bro, Wiz had a steady underground come up, man, with Prince of the City like in 07, Star Power 08, like mixtapes like Flight School. He had a loyal fan base in Pittsburgh and growing love on sites like, you know, Two Dope Boys on Smash, you know, Dat Piff, etc., bro. Tracks like Say Yeah, bro, that gave him like, you know, small radio moment, but he still was like a cult favorite. But a lot of people just was unfamiliar with what Wiz Khalifa had to bring to the table. That's until Kush and Orange Juice had dropped in April 2010, bro, and it changed everything, bro. Even for Wiz himself, man. Dropped as a free mixtape, bro, with zero warning and just heavy use, bro. That's a new sound, bro. Just rapping over some souls like samples and junk, like old samples. Having that classic Cardo got wings set like Fledro, bro, Big Germ. Songs like Mesmerize, The State, like just all those songs became blog era anthems, bro. And this mixtape really shot Wiz Khalifa to the top, bro. Like a lot of people started to respect him like crazy after this tape. Cause we all know how Kush and Orange Juice, just like, we all know how good that mixtape really is, bro. That's one of the like time capsule tapes that just truly solidified or just what the blog era really represented, man. And Wiz Khalifa was the face of that for a little minute. So, you know, with all that buzz going crazy, bro, Wiz Khalifa, he signed to an official, like, record label, bro, Atlantic Records, bro, through Rostam, bro. And that right there, man, it was insane, bro. Then Black and Yellow became a global hit for bro. That shit was all over the place to a point where it became a #1 hit, like, just going ham. It became an anthem for his city. Just everybody in the world know that song, bro. And it became a real hit for, like, Wiz Khalifa at the time because he had, like I said, he was known. Kush OJ was getting him up there, but that song really made him, like, worldwide famous. That really became, like, a superstar up to that point. So, you know, with all that buzz and just all them hits going crazy, bro, he dropped his official debut album, bro, Rolling Paper. Released his first major label album, Rolling Paper, in March of 2011. And, you know, that had classics on there like Roll Up, No Sleep, just a lot of party anthem, like, songs and junk like that. But with the album name Rolling Papers, it just didn't really give, like, a classic Wiz Khalifa project as much as people thought it was gonna give. Like, too bad to a point where fans, like, was dead ass, like, noticing it already and junk like that, man. But it became to a point, cause you gotta realize, bro, signing to a record label, like, a bit, like, a major label, bro, after having success independently, you know, like, with the mixtapes, you know, just your OG sound, bro. It's that one thing where rappers sign to an official label, it really fuck up the way, like, they just be giving the rappers, like, song, you know, and of course, like, it's expected. Like, when you sign to a major record label, bro, you're gonna have to give that label a hit. You're gonna have to get them a hit. Like, they put all this money behind you, you're gonna have to do something for them to, you know, to get their money worth on you and junk like that. So it's understandable for the time, but it wasn't really knocking to fans, bro. You gotta think about it. OG fans who love the Kush and Orange Juice and How Fly era, like, you know, like, felt like he was leaving the underground behind, bro. They missed the soul samples, the laid back flows, bro. It was at the point where they was all in comment sections on, like, just YouTube. A lot of people just on Twitter and just was making this a big deal. It's like Wiz Khalifa was going Hollywood. He was turned to a pop singer and not that stone rapper that we all loved and, you know, once knew. And it really wasn't hate. Like, it was just mad disappointment because just, like I said, the album called Rolling Paper, and you got nothing but, like radio friendly ass songs on this shit, and it's like party pop anthem songs. So it's like, it just threw a lot of people off, bro, considering the fact that Kush Orange Juice, it wasn't that long, you know, when Kush Orange Juice dropped and everybody still was glazing that tape. But also that year, 2011, he dropped a classic tape, bro, that was Cabin Fever. And before he even dropped, like, didn't feel like that, the drop was like Cabin Fever, bro, just weeks after Rolling Paper, bro, he'll drop this surprise mixtape. And there was a hard pivot point for Wiz too, bro, because he was going for the smooth soul samples that he once had on Kush and Orange Juice, and they were like fully like wrapped in trap drums, that classic Lex Luger and booming 808s and energy you could just blast in the whip at full volume, bro. This also was the first, like, full take of the embrace of the Lex Luger production, and keep Lex Luger in your mind because he made it all the way to, like, Taylor Allerdice. And, like, this tape was always so fire to me. It really showed that Wiz could, like, it was a new sound for Wiz up to that point. Because he was never rapping on beats that was, like, trap heavy like that. You know, hard hitting beats. So it showed that he really could keep that same, like, typical Wiz flow, but added a flavor on, like, more, like, trap sounding songs. And it was fire, bro. That's really why I always looked at the mixtape as, like, a good setup for, like, Taylor Allderdice, because, like, while Cabin Fever was still, like, energetic, aggressive, it felt like Wiz was testing, like, a certain sound, you know, like, but it didn't really keep, like, that crazy, because a lot of fans still was expecting him to return back to that soul sample roots that he, you know, once had on classic other mixtapes. So at this point, bro, Wiz had a lot of pressure built up, like, for just fans that, like, even though he was giving them different sounds to 2011, bro, he really just come pleased to the people that came up with him through his early, like, 09, 2010 mixtapes and junk. So it got to a point where he already was giving in to that point where he was already announcing, just saying that he was returning back to his roots in interviews, you know, like cryptic messages on, you know, Twitter and social media in general. Like, just already hinting that he was going to return back to that Kush Orange Juice sound. So after the success of Rolling Papers and all that junk, bro, like, all that experiment in 2011, like, late 2011 felt like a turning point. Like, him and Wiz, like, him and Snoop Dogg had dropped that Mac and Devil Go to High School soundtrack, which kept Wiz in the spotlight with that stoner family anthems, you know, like, you know, with Young, Wild and Free, the whole movie, etc. But behind the scenes, Wiz was already testing something and teasing something deeper. studio photos with him, Ricardo, Sledjo, and John like started surfacing on the internet. Cryptic tweets like I got some shit for the real Taylors, was just Henna's fan, like snippets that were just getting previewed on like YouTube, etc. Fans on like formats on Twitter just started buzzing up. It's just like just already basically because Wiz was going on that monologue saying that he was returning back to the Kush OJ sound, you know, like interviews, like he was slowly prepping up this era, but many fans was kind of confused and not really getting the point until he dropped California in late 2011, and that really showed that like Wiz was back on that type of time and sound again. Carter on the beat, just having that really cushion orange juice sound, bro. Smooth, hazy track that caught the attention for the real like reason, bro. And the real fans who was been down way before the mainstream success. It felt like a signal, like that's when it really showed that okay, this nigga really ain't playing. Like he's coming with that shit again. Doing all that, man, cryptic, bro, just going insane, bro, naming it after his high school, because people don't really know the name. The name is named after his high school, like, that was in Pittsburgh, but the name of the high school is really Taylor Allerdice. Like, I always thought this mixtape name was hard, but that just being the school name, that should just make it crazy, because Taylor Allerdice high, Wiz Khalifa be high. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But keeping it like based off his hometown and shit like that, bro, it really made the tape feel so like grounded and just like an intimate, bro, like a homecoming in a way, man. It just like returning back to your certain sound and just going back to something for your, like, it just, bro, it really felt genuine, bro. Then you gotta think about it. Juicy J officially joined Taylor Gang around that time too, so you know Juice Gang was already established. But this was Juice J was in solo and mixtape grind at the time, so he was also going crazy. And having that Memphis sound on the tape just made the tape even more crazy, because it's a lot of Juicy J, not a lot of Juicy J, but it's like hella Juicy J sprinkles all throughout the whole tape. So it really just gave it that feeling. But you know, Juicy J been on the label at the time, it just, he was a perfect fit. And Wiz was already like staying to us, bro. Like early 2012, just tweening weeks like before the tape dropped, just really staying and shit, just saying that Taylor Allerdice is just for the fans, bro. It wasn't about chasing pop radio, it was about numbers, bro. It was about the feeling, bro, and just letting people know outside this mainstream shit, I still got it, bro. I still fucking got it. And then, bro, on March 13th of 2012, Wiz Khalifa returned and dropped his now classic mixtape, Taylor Allerdice, on datpiff.com, bro. And this the day when this, like, within minutes of this tape being out, bro, it completely crashed the site of DatPiff, bro. Fans were refreshing their downloads, so felt like it literally crashed the tape. It had many downloads the day it dropped, bro. And it literally, I remember it got delayed too. It was supposed to drop at like 2 o'clock or something like that, but it got pushed back to like, I think 4 or 5. And then when it got like, it officially dropped, it literally crashed. Everybody was trying to download it and listen to it all at once. Like, it literally shut the right site down, man. I mean, that ass, like, a hella shit was just going crazy that day. Everybody was reposting this shit. Like, mixtape blogs was losing their minds. The internet, bro, everybody was tweeting that. Like, it was insane day to witness, bro. But you already know this mixtape got bangers on top of bangers, bro. Now, and if you watch this, bro, if you're a Wiz fan watching this, man, you all know that this tape got re-released on streaming services like 3-4 years ago. And we all know the streaming service version of this tape is so trash. Like it just, and I understand samples can't get cleared and all that, but it's just like, man, like they take away the samples of this shit is some of the best parts of the tape. And I hate that half of that shit could get cleared for the streaming version, bro. But you're OG, but you know you listen to this shit on hella other like apps and junk. So if you know, you know. But nah, this tape got classics and banger on top of bangers. Come on, man. California, of course, is crazy.
While I just wanna ride in my ride with the top down, and smoke weed with my niggas. Yeah, I just wanna ride in my ride with the top down, and smoke weed with my niggas.
Amber Ice is insane, my nigga.
Getting paid is just a regular thing to us. Cause if it ain't getting money, it's strange to us. And if you don't wanna smoke, you ain't gotta pay. I'm rolling up by myself, trying to find a way. Floating away, floating away, floating away, floating away.
Guilty Conscience is crazy.
I'm higher than a plane and I don't wanna land. Every time I speak, I see 100 grand. Rolling so much weed, it's like the motherland. I ain't talking English, I'm talking rubber bands.
Married 3 times, man. Probably one of my top on this tape.
All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug.
Come on, man. ONILC, bro.
One night, one night, one night, one night, one night, one night, one night. You can have this for one night, one night, one night, one night, one night, one night, one night. Let you try it for one night.
One of my favorite songs on this tape with this, that sample was beautiful. I hate that it got changed on streaming, man. That's just a shame, man. Nameless with Chevy Woods, crazy. Never Been Part 2 with Amber Rose and Rick Ross.
$100,000, it may sound like it's a lot, really it's not to me. Now grab some of this weed and roll this pot. I had to speed up, cause all these niggas slow. I probably won't be up in there if I ain't got an O. Now I got my feet up, cause I'm on top of niggas, hoping that I stop. But I'm just smoking, living life like in the movies that I watch in my jacuzzi. Roll another doobie, see what's newest on Netflix, order another movie. See,
You know you fucking know, man. Come on, the cruise, man. That Frank Ocean sample is just beautiful, my nigga. Like I said, I hate it.
you got it all. Well, at least you think you do. Yeah. Yeah. When it's time to bow, niggas better think that you.
The Code with Juicy J, Chevy Woods, Lola.
Got my money, I'ma get it. Soon as I get it, I'ma spend it. Bought a new car soon as I whipped it. Smoking that marijuana in it. Taking the value down, but also taking a pound and breaking it. Smoking it all, to me ain't no saving it. Fuck with them paws, no Caesar, no shaking it.
No brainstorm, fire, nigga. The Grinder. I mean, literally banger up top of banger on this tape. Wiz couldn't do no wrong. Like, he had the world in shock with this. And fans immediately dubbed this as Kush Orange Juice 2. Like, that's really where it is, if you ask me. Because Kush Orange Juice 2 has a, like, official sequel that just dropped in, like, this year. Like, it just dropped. Which is, it's a decent tape, solid tape, but it definitely don't give off that Kush Orange Juice vibe at all. Like, in a way. It do, but not really. But real fans, if you know, we always say that this is technically Kush Orange Juice 2. It was the same vibes. It brought that Kush Orange Juice vibe. Like, if you ask me, I always said this is basically like a more evolved Kush Orange Juice. If you think about it, like really sit think about it, it's a more polished, evolved Kush Orange Juice. And also one of my favorite sprinkles about this tape is like the end, like the Rob Martin interviews like they have at the end of each song of jump. It really brain like, cause it technically was hosted by Rob Martin in a way. Like he's kind of all through the tape, so each song kind of end with like them like an interview clip. Like instead of a DJ screaming over every track, bro, Taylor Allerdice was basically hosted by Ross Martin, like, and it was a suspected music journalist and an editor at MTV. So he real respected. Many people know who he is and junk like that. If you really, his role of this tape is kind of like him narrating throughout that like mixtape. It really give off that like offering insight into like Wiz mindset and transition for like mainstream and fame to just return to his roots. If you really listen to what they talking about, that's basically where it is. It's just Wiz going through how it feel being mainstream and also dealing, keeping that core sound to his OG fans and junk. So he would ask things like, do you feel like people misunderstood you? Like he just asked Wiz like personal questions, and I always like that. It's like a therapy throughout the project, like narrating and giving it that feeling after going through each song. So I always really fuck with that. Like more mixtapes kind of need to do that. And like I said, it's just the sound of the project too that really just takes you there. That cloudy, spacey production, that jazzy drums, like all that Martin touch, that Cardo and Sledro and Bit Germ, all them just really brain and gave it that OG Taylor game like flavor that it had. And another thing I liked about this tape is that it fully really was a Taylor gang tape. It had nothing but Taylor gang artists that was featured on this shit. Like that what made that shit just so put together so well for me, and that just made this mixtape such a just special tape, man. That just like re-cementing his spot, bro. And not only that, this mixtape just many praised by many people, including myself. Like this mixtape don't get the praise it does, man. Like when people talk about Wiz Khalifa catalog, they bring this tape up, but they really try to skip over it. And it's like, I feel like this is really the most important tape in his career. Could just hear me out when I say this. Like, the reason why and this is my opinion when I say this, I always thought this was the most important because you gotta think it is coming off of like the mad success. Switch your sound up, you know, going to more radio friendly sound and junk, like, and all your fans bash you for it and all that. It's really most important because it could have been a make or break situation. He could have catered to that process. And we all know Wiz Khalifa the dead pop song. One of his biggest songs ever, See You Again, is a pop song. So we all know Wiz Khalifa, he just didn't stop after that. He kept going with it, but he also showed that, hey man, I could do that and I also could return back and give y'all that shit that I know y'all want. So I always felt like this was the most important like mixtape of his career, and it just really it showed that, like it showed that in a way. Even though Roller Papers went platinum, like Taylor Allerdice brought the core fans back. It became a classic in the discography up there with Kush OJ and like Flight School. Artists in SoundCloud blog era cited it as an influence. Like it really balanced and re-rap with introspect, like seeing tape, but it's still one of the most downloaded mixtapes on that pill if you think about it. Like it just was outside of probably like Meek Mill, Dream Chasers, but not even that though. This was a real, like this crashed the site. Like everybody was running to get this shit. Like some people had to wait the next day to listen to this joint. Now I remember my uncle used to bump this tape like crazy. Like I'll tell you, I grew up on some good music, y'all. Like I know ball, like for real. Like, and I grew up on this shit. That's why I remember everything that went down with it, bro. It just was something so special about this era of Wiz, man. You gotta think of this is Wiz with a dyed patch, bro. This ain't Wiz, like this is when Wiz still had the fro before he fully committed to getting dreads and junk. This is really him with the blonde patch, bro. So that was just a golden look and era in general for Wiz and junk. It really all came together at the end of the day because after this he dropped Cabin Fever 2. Then he dropped his most slept on project, OMGBOYZ, like, which is, you know, a fire ass tape, but that's his second major studio album. That's an album from that really get slept on too, cause it kind of balanced the same thing. It got pop song, but also got that core sound too. So I always really fuck with that. It kind of was basically what Roller Papers was supposed to be. But nah, this tape will always just have my utmost respect, man. Like to this day, it just literally one of them things that just brought Wiz. Taylor Allerdice, it wasn't just a mixtape. It was Wiz reclaiming his identity. The fame didn't change him. If anything, it made him more committed to the lifestyle he started in Pittsburgh. This was the real Taylor era, bro. And if you was there when that Piff, like, I'm telling you, you was there for that whole blog era. You know how special it was when like a rapper would just drop some of their best music for free. Crazy fucking times, man. Wiz will always be a GOAT. This tape will always be one of my favorite tapes from Wiz. It's a perfect mixtape, man. If you haven't listened to it after watching this, please give it a full listen. And if you feel me, if you get baked and get fried, definitely listen to this tape. It's one of the best tape to listen to if you fried. So, and that's coming for yours truly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed the video, man, y'all give the video a big ass thumbs up, man, bro. Look, man, I got some shit on the way. When I say on the way, I'm talking about I'm literally cooking up as we go, man. I'm just gonna go. Like, that's what we doing for the rest of this year, man. We just turning up, bro. We got so much in store, man. I love all y'all, and I always want to keep y'all prayed up and just, you know, keep myself prayed up too, because at the end of the day, nobody ain't gonna like. End of the day, we got each other. We got ourselves. Like, that's how you gotta think of it, man. So I just want to say I love y'all, man. Shout out to God always, man. Shout out to the Most High for just breaking us up another day to watch this. And just thank you, God, for just the blessings. I love you so much, God. And I love y'all so much, man. It's so much y'all could be watching. But y'all be taking the time out y'all day to fuck with your boy. So that always will have my heart, bro. I can't even hold you. And like I said, I can't wait till we just really, really grow and just shit just keep going, man. So that's what we finna do, keep this shit going. But like I already know, man, y'all can like check the community poll on the page. That's why I ask y'all, man, that's like show y'all the shit that's coming out soon. Or like I ask y'all what y'all want to see, I'll let y'all know what's coming. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see. I'm definitely gonna get to it when I get to it, man. We got so much in the vault and just on the way, so we literally cooking up every day, man. But I really have no really crazy announcements, man. I just want to say that I love y'all and thank you for watching this. Until the next video, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Squad.